Hi, everyone. I just sit back and look at everything that's going on. And I've seen it for so many years, but to find the time to share with you guys, to put it all together so that you be able to see the overview of it, was just too time consuming. But at this point, I want to shortly and briefly try to bring to recollection everything that I've ever spoken about in the past and bring it forward into the future. What was before is happening again. Time is cyclical. The ages of time repeat themselves. We have 12 zodiac signs that go around the sun. And with each turning of those zodiac signs comes a new theme. With each movement of the planets come an entire new download, new program. And so, as I mentioned before, there are polarities in the way that these energies express themselves. Each sign has a positive and a negative. And so the outcomes of the signs will be dependent on the person's decision. The outcome of the both possibilities for humanity on the whole, when it comes to the zodiac signs, is dependent upon our awareness, how much awake we are. And regrettably, I say that most of humanity is asleep. And the fact that they are asleep makes it impossible for us to overthrow the programs that do not benefit the collective. And so I look around and I say to myself, is there hope? Is there a way to stop the momentum of the tyranny that is coming? Regrettably, I realize that that cannot be established unless the collective, the mass majority of humanity, wakes up. And they are not. Religion has kept people asleep. Politics have kept people asleep. Finances, the struggle has stopped people from being able to investigate, to go down the rabbit hole. And so this is why many people like myself and others are on the internet to warn people. But the times are moving so fast now. Even the Bible says time would be sped up. And so this is astrological phenomenons in the cosmos and in the sky. As an astrologer, we read the writing of what the significance of those conversations are actually saying. And regrettably, I warn that the polarities of good and evil outcomes, what you would label as evil, is winning because everyone is asleep and they do not see the writing on the wall. They do not see what all of these themes that are in front of our face actually really mean and how they are tied in together. Not understand that is critical. When you don't understand that, it's critical to the demise of humanity. And so I have shared before how AI technology is the marrying of the clay and the metal and the iron. How all of those things will engineer a future where humans are subjective to everything. If we do not wake up, that is coming. The reason that these entities, the governments, are being successful in their evolution of their tyranny or their Agenda 2030, the reason that they're successful, guys, is because history is being repeated. In the beginning, in the Genesis, the gods made humans. Homo erectus and Homo sapiens, all of those were created in laboratories. And today we have a repeat of that. And by extension, do realize that the reason that these malevolent beings or political leaders are able to carry out their agenda, and this is critical for you to understand, is because we do not have natural human beings that are calling the shots. These are ancient alien beings and offspring that are calling the shots, and this is why they are so daggone effective. In your White House, in your Congress halls, all those places, there are good politicians. There are good people like you and me. But the ones who are ruling and calling the shots do not look like us. And this is why through the time of human beings evolving from Cro-Magnon man to Homo erectus, all of those changes in the human genome, that was practiced over and over and over again. And we are here again. Time is cyclical. Time repeats itself. Themes in the astrological wheel come back around again. And we are seeing it played out in real time in front of our face. And we are just like, how is this happening? It's like a magic wand is being pushed, passed across the entire world. And the reason is because we are not dealing with natural human beings. And so if a politician or a government decides not to follow the agenda, then they suffer the consequences. Maybe there is an upset in the earth structure, right? Maybe the skies are filled with gases, right? Maybe there is a big 9/11 catastrophe type of thing. This tyranny is so huge, so large. Does that mean that there is no hope? There is hope. We have about 10 years of hope to change the inevitable of tyranny. Start putting the pieces together. I know you are involved in this struggle. You're trying to feed your family, trying to catch your breath from every single new event that they throw at you. The game is a psychological game. And this is why there's a mass psychosis on humanity. And people are falling for stuff. Do we have the power to defeat aliens, their technology, and their takeover of human governments and principalities? We have about 10 years to wake up. Wake up, guys. Stay safe. I love you. And don't lose hope, because those 10 years add a lot of hope. And do realize these small cities that they will be creating. If you live in those cities, you just may as well be trapped in a cage. Take care.